Today we're going to be exploring Red Rock Canyon. Right in between there. Be going through there. I might even attempt to just scramble my way up that. Typically, that's the trail where people walk through in between both peaks. You can see where people are. I don't know if you can really see them on camera. Let's zoom in a bit. You can kind of see them. You could kind of see them. So typically, going between both peaks. So I'm gonna climb up one of the peaks. We have rock climbers. Barely see them. Look how small they are compared to how big the mountain is. I'm not sure if rattlesnakes make their way up into the Red Rock or if it's just in the grassy desert area. Well, I don't know what the fuck you'd call it. There's only one way to find out, huh? Just gotta keep my eye open and my ears listening. I never use headphones while I'm hiking. In fact, I don't even use headphones anymore in general, not even when I go to the gym. Let's see how far I could climb up this one-handed. We made it up here, and that appeared. Scanning the terrain, it should be pretty easy, nothing too difficult. But let's check out what we have so far. The rock climbers. Oh, that'd be fun. That up there, right there, is the target. Okay, so we made it up a little higher. We were over there. It doesn't look like it's that far, but let's take a look at what we had to climb. What we had to scrabble through. So I have been setting up carnies on the way up. Not because I'm worried about getting lost, but I want to make sure I take the same route down that I did when I came up. Just so I have a familiar route and I'm not blindly traveling on the way down, because to me it's easier to go up than down. So every time I set up a carny, I'm able to scan the area around me and look a little bit in the distance and see my previous carny, essentially a marker. But out in the, when you're hiking a trail, carnies are telling you that, hey, you're on the right path. But I'm using them today to guide me towards the same route I came up when I'm on my way down. We're gonna be working my way up. We're almost to the top, hopefully. There might be a peak higher than that once I get there, but we'll see. Get up to that right there. I might climb up here, or I might just walk that wall. It's not too steep. I don't know if it's worth the risk. There's other people out here, but I'm doing this all by myself. So we made it up, but there's a problem. There's a higher peak. I don't know if I'm gonna go up there. I mean, in perspective of how high I am, let's see, no, I'm gonna have to flip the camera around. But those rock climbers, I'm level right with them at the peak. Rock climbers are literally right there. Let's see, could you see them? There they are right there. I'm trying to find some rocks, some little ones, so I could build me a carny in this general area. Just something small, you know, something that indicates and tells me that it says, hey, this is the way you came up. So it looks like I'm gonna scrabble my way up through here. And once I get on top of this general area right here, I could look over and see if I could climb down or if I have to find a way to get down and then kind of make my way up to here and just work my way up. Well, we're almost to that peak that I wanted to reach, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way up. That is the rock climbing wall right there. I'm above it now. Back to what I was trying to do. I wanted to reach that peak, but a lot of flat rocks. I mean, I had to do a little bit of rock climbing to get up here. I don't have a helmet. I don't have any rope. I'm not a rock climber. I've never rock climbed. I've done some hikes. Actually, my first time scrambling up some rocks, up this little mountain. I've never done anything like this before. I would love to actually learn how to rock climb. Oh, look at that road right there. Essentially, it's a road that you have to pay to drive on to have a scenic view. Meanwhile, I am in that view. This is nice. It's definitely different from Washington State. Look at this ledge. Ugh. We're up a little higher, but I do not feel like going up any higher. I could probably climb my way up this, go to there, and work my way up there somehow. Give you a little perspective of what that area looks like. Ooh. So, a little rock climbing. Definitely doable. I'm just thinking the way down is always more tough than going up. I have to be careful on my foot placement. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this it. I think I'm gonna call this the top for me. There's more, there's plenty more. And I'm sure once I reach the top that I see, there's probably gonna be another peak. Look at the strip. You can see it from here. There's another little trail right there. Going in between. That's where those people were. They went this way. Boom, 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 in between. So I'm working my way back down. And I wish I could have recorded some more, but I just needed both hands. Just visualize your path, go for it. And never look back. Keep moving forward. Put everything behind you and leave it there. There's only one way to reach your destination. Is forward. You might have a few hiccups, but overall, we keep pushing, keep moving. Look at this rock climbing wall. I was up there, guys. You have to take a quick break just to reanalyze your path and then start moving again. Now you can take that, apply it to life. Shit gets easier. You must have a goal, a vision. Work towards that goal and vision, and there goes a misplacement on my stepping, and I slid down a little bit. Been focusing on quite a bit of core workouts and my legs the last 2 months. I mean, I have a noticeable difference in the ability to climb with my legs and more stability than I've ever had in my entire life, even when I was in my teenage years. 39 years old. My body functions better than when I was a teenager. Yeah, look at this. It's the rock climbing wall. I was literally slightly higher than the peak of that wall. All right, let's visualize my path. You know, I did some climbing up there on the way up and down. I wish I could have recorded it, but fortunately, I needed both hands. Oh, look at these little caves. Looks like windstorms blew them out or something. Look at that one up there. I actually wanted to go to that one earlier. You might need both hands to go down here. Just maybe I could do it without both. There's a nice little placement for my foot. Perfect. Whoa. One-handed. Not too shabby. Holy shit. That's the rock climbing wall once again. Yeah, I didn't even realize how far up I was, to be honest, until I got down here. The first peak that I saw, I got to the top, and then there was another one after that, and another one after that, and I never made it to the third one. Red Rock Canyon, in and out. We're done for today.